Well, as the investigation into Sunday's Clearwater ferry crash unfolds, 8 on your side has new details on the man accused of the other boat.
News Channel 8's Nicole Rogers joins us now live in Tampa. So Nicole, what have you been able to uncover so far?
Josh Pala, Florida Fish and Wildlife officers have identified that man as Jeffrey Knight. Now, we did some digging and found that this isn't the first time Knight has been involved in a collision on the water. Let's take you back to Sunday night. FWC officers say this video shows the moment a 37-foot recreational center console motorboat runs up and onto the Clearwater ferry, killing one and injuring several others.
Mayday, mayday, mayday.
Now let's take a look at a story WFLA covered almost 6 years ago. Labor Day 2019, a motorboat strikes a pontoon boat, leaving 2 women badly injured.
That owner turned out to be Jeffrey Knight.
Brandon Volk represented the 2 women in court. They sued Knight, alleging he was negligently operating his vessel when the accident happened.
There were some severe injuries and significant traumas.
What was the outcome of the case in 2019?
The parties ended up settling for a confidential sum.
Knight was cited at the time for careless operation of a vessel and collision of a vessel, but both charges were later dismissed in 2020. Neither Knight nor anyone else have been charged in connection with Sunday's collision, but the investigation is still underway. Knight's attorney, J. Kevin Hazlett, is defending his client's actions on Sunday night in a letter he sent to FWC. Hazlett says that immediately after the collision, Knight directed a passenger on his own boat to call 911, then tied his vessel to the ferry in order to stabilize it and render aid. Shortly after, Hazlett says Knight noticed that his own boat had taken on a large amount of water and that Knight became concerned it might sink. So he left the scene to get his boat out of the water after Clearwater police and ambulances arrived. FWC officers say it will be up to the state attorney's office to decide whether anyone faces any charges related to Sunday's collision. We reached out to the Pinellas Pasco state attorney's office and they said they will not be able to make any decision on charges until they have all of the facts. For now, live in Tampa, Nicole Rogers, 8 on your side.